Hey, and welcome to a day in the life of me. As you can see, the time is 20 to 5 in the morning. So I am a qualified counsellor and coach, and I am currently in the process of setting up a new private practice. I also have 3 children, all of which are on the spectrum, and I live on a farm. So day-to-day life is just generally pretty chaotic. But as you can see, I've let the dogs out for a wee because if I didn't do this, they would decide to wake up the whole house when I go into my session, and my husband would be really unimpressed. But I can't start the day without having a cup of coffee. This is what's needed. It's kryptonite. Cat's looking royally unimpressed because I've left them outside, and I'm going to shut my door as my client is going to be meeting me any moment now. So there we go. And as I go and settle down, I am really not feeling it. I was bed hopping with my youngest all night, so I think I've probably only had a couple of hours sleep. Not feeling it at all. But then, as you can see, I'm just heading up towards the start of my session and looking a little bit more with it, and off we go. So once I've done all of that, it's time for me to have my ADHD meds and my supplements. That there is a proper British cup of tea. So, yep, I'm having my go-go tablets. This is what keeps me sane. My husband took my older 2 to school, and I'm taking the little one down now. And now I'm turbo walking nice and sped up to the yard because a friend of mine who keeps her horse with us has asked me to feed her. So I have gone to get that quickly. I have a client very shortly, so I'm not hanging around. And yeah, as you can see, she's completely ignoring me, and I'm impressed by the fact that her mum's not doing it, but there we go. Fly back home. I've now got to feed all of the dogs, so that's normally a military operation in itself, bearing in mind we have 5. So yep, they're all flying in through the door, and here's Yogi, my big boy, having his dinner, his breakfast, which is actually, it's quite a small meal of the day for him, not the main one. And yeah, finding something for all of them, and yawning again. In I go for session number 2. A little bit more awake than I was and ready for my exercise that I'm going to be doing after my session. So there we go, all done. And now I am going to my exercise class, a weight class. I'm not overly sure what you will call it, but yeah, I love it, and I was absolutely done in by the time I'd finished that. So after that, I went home and have jumped on the bandwagon with this TikTok craze that's going on at the moment. I'm not going to link it. I'm not about that. I can't be bothered. But yeah, this has been an experience. I'm not sure what I think about this. I think actually I've been drinking it for a week now. I do feel the benefits of it, I'm not going to lie, but I have a real issue with textures, so that's been a bit of an interesting thing for me. Ugh. Anyway, that's all done. Now I need to go up to the animals, and it's time for me to muck them out. A little bit like having horses. I use these animals for therapy, and they're pregnant as well, so they are currently up at the stables on hard standing, but it's now, because of the British weather, an hour of my day is spent cleaning out of the front of the stables and freshening up beds and things, and it is just, yeah, an hour of my day I don't have, to be perfectly honest. But as you can see, I've done the best I can. It's fighting a losing battle with the weather that we've got right now. But yeah, anyway, so they're all done, they're happy, and they are all out. There's the goats. So back home, paperwork to do. I'm going to stop recording now. Quite frankly, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I've had enough. And there we go, all done. See you later.